So I'm trying to organize my garage into a workspace where I can make stuff. A big part of this is organization. That's why I was thrilled to score this old Husky tool cabinet off Craigslist for $50, which is very cheap for a used tool cabinet of this size. There is, of course, a caveat. The top drawer slides are broken. Wah, wah, wah. Fixing those required calling Husky customer service, who needed to figure out when my tool cabinet was made to determine what drawer slides I needed. Confusing, because even though they look the same, these things are manufactured by different places depending on when you purchased them. There's a code on the key lock and a model number, which on mine was in the top drawer. The service rep then used these numbers to determine the age of the cabinet. Even with that figured out, I was still sent pictures of 2 different drawer slides so that I could pick the ones that looked like mine. With that done, I could order the slides for $45, which is a lot for some cheaply made drawer slides. These are not top of the line things. And while I waited for them to arrive, I did some maintenance on the other slides, removing each drawer and spraying them with some silicone lubricant. A week later, and I have the new drawer slides in hand. Alright, so we've got our new drawer slides in. So looking inside here, we've got to take this guy apart, get it out of here. Right over here, you can see on the back side, within that little hole there is a rivet. So you want to take that rivet off, and then I believe everything else will just slide out of here. So I'm going to do that on both sides and see if the old slides will come out. Then we have to take the ones off of the actual drawer itself. You can see there's a couple rivets. There's one here and one over here. Let's see if we can drill these guys out or not. Alright, then this guy should pop down. You can see right here it's got this little lip thing that comes up and over, and this thing should slide down. Like that. And then you've got another similar one up front here, or in the back. And this thing slides forward like that, and then the whole thing comes out. Ah, that's it. It's out. Just one rivet at the very front. Just one rivet at the very, very front, and these things come out. Let's make sure we got the right one. Alright, so here we are, comparing them. So yeah, there we are. Exact same. Exact same pretty much, except this one. Ooh, this one slides real nice. Real nice. And it comes with, they send them with rivets, new rivets, which is nice. There it is. Alright, I got my rivet gun. I got the supplied rivets, and they even organize them for you into the 2 rivets for the drawers that are for the side of the slides that are in the cabinet, and then the 4 other ones that go on the actual drawer of this guy here. So our next step is to take this thing apart to separate the 2 pieces. So to do that, we extend this one slide part out. This guy lifts up like that and comes right out. So then this is the one that goes on the drawers. And this is the one that goes in the cabinet. So this one goes in, slides forward. This one goes in and goes up. And this guy goes in and then slides up. And then it's on there. Goes in and slides back. And this one goes in and slides up. And you can see the holes actually align there perfectly. We got a rivet hole there and a rivet hole here. Oh, that rivet hole does not line up. The one in the front does. Alright, so this one lines up perfectly. Just like that, but this rivet hole does not line up. I'm just going to do the one rivet down there. I'm making an executive decision and doing the one rivet. There it is. What a wonderful rivet that is too. Alright, so you can see that one rivet right there that I just did. And then this is where the other rivet originally was, and there's no space for that, because if you look, if you can see where that rivet is on this side, you move over to this side, you can see kind of where my finger is. That's on the rivet on the other side, and those holes don't line up. So I could drill another hole and just pick whether I want to drill through this or I want to drill through this, and either way, and then just rivet another hole on there. I'm just going to be lazy and skip it and just do one rivet. I think that will be plenty to hold this thing on there. Alright, and then inside the cabinet there's a similar story where in the back here there's a little square opening, and in the front here there's another square opening, and those correspond to the drawer slide. There's this guy here in the back, and you can tell it's the back. It's got this little stopper guy in here, and everything stops on that thing. So this is the back for sure. And then it orients in there this way, where you can see all the ball bearings are facing out or into the cabinet. So this slides into that first square in the back and then pushes everything back. The slide goes back, and then it should line up perfectly with the square in the front. And then that one slots into the square and then pushes down. And now our one rivet, which is right here, should be perfectly lined up. So I should be able to go ahead and rivet that, and we should then be able to put the drawer back in. Alright, I've got my two rivets for the interior portion of the slides that were supplied. I'm going to put them in put one of those in my little rivet gun here. I'll line up a little slide until I see the rivet opening. Get my rivet in there. Rivet, rivet. Alright, get my little rivet in there. It goes right in, just like that. There it is. Riveted on quite nicely. Now let's test fit this drawer. Line that one up. Line this one up. Slide together. Bam. There it is. Is it the most high quality drawer slide or like freaking tool chest ever? No, it's definitely not. It's not super solid, but it was 50 bucks. It's cheap. I'm happy. Done. All right, so and now I want to move a bunch of stuff into this cabinet that is over here currently on this shelf. Installation was quick and easy. The new slides fit great and worked well. My specific tool chest was a 9-drawer, 46-inch wide version. If you are aiming to fix another Husky product, even if it looks exactly like this, expect part numbers to differ. Hopefully though, watching this video will make the process a little easier, and I'll put links in the description of this video to help you out. Now, how do I organize this?